For my final project in sports media, the marketing plan I came up with was called Home Run for Humanity. Um, and this is the presentation that goes with it. So what we'll go over in this presentation first is explanation of what Home Run for Humanity is, where we field a picture that could be used in multiple marketing faucets, um, marketing options, exclusive use of Twitter, return on investment, and then we'll bring it all together. So starting off, what is Home Run for Humanity? It's a non-for-profit community outreach program that will provide baseball, the availability of baseball in lower income neighborhoods. The unique thing about Home Run for Humanity is that it would be a third party development. So it would be a team of people that would focus solely on this campaign. It wouldn't be done by major leagues, it will be done for Major League. Um, and like I said before, it's designed for the MLB and its affiliates. So this is something that could go on to all facets of baseball, whether it be local level or league wide. So what it does is it's a campaign that will be volunteer based and will provide baseball, the coaching and equipment for low income areas that normally wouldn't be able to participate in baseball. It will be a highly driven social media campaign, and it's just to promote the idea of every child matters and giving children the opportunity to take advantage of the sport of baseball. On to my picture. So I did a real quick marketing uh, template, if you could say, and that could be used for different types of media platforms and to market this campaign. The picture in the middle of the home plate was mine, and I had supporting pictures of kids playing baseball on the side, and just gave it a nice little text, a simple text, just to provoke questioning and raise eyebrows to really uh, spark interest in what this campaign is. So where can we market? Just going to go down the list real quick. Television during broadcasting. I mean during broadcast. This is a perfect place to market it. A lot of people have emotional connection to commercials that are uh, heartfelt. That's the approach we could take with this campaign because it is involving children. So that emotional connection is what we would focus on as far as television broadcast commercials. Billboard marketing through various cities. I think this is very effective. There's not a city that doesn't have a highway to it where people caught in bumper to bumper traffic don't look up and um, have a billboard staring back at them. And this would be a great opportunity to use a picture like this to invoke curiosity from the potential viewer. Merchandise. A lot of these charity campaigns have T-shirts or apparel that go along with it, whether it be the hashtag of Home Run for Humanity. You could do a lot of things when it comes to merchandise and give it to the volunteers that wish to participate in this. This will be we'll get into this a little bit later, but this will be hugely a social media driven campaign. So just being able to uh, spread the word quicker to the masses, and get this volunteer charity type of program spread wide would be perfect use of social media. Website would be great. You could use this image and um, imaging for the campaign on the website. The website, in my mind, would be a one-stop fix for everything involving the program. The fine lines that are requirements, and it would also have a attachment to be able to volunteer and volunteer time and on a volunteer basis, and we'll have tax sheets and all that through the website. But that picture could be a nice header because it's simple enough and it's not distracting, and I think that's the key for a website header. So the majority of our focus on this campaign will be done on Twitter, and let's talk about that for a minute. So why do we depend on Twitter? Here's a couple facts about Twitter. There's over 240 million active users a month. That's a lot of people. So this could catch on and be spread pretty wide in a short amount of time. 184 million mobile users. So people are looking on the go too. So you're capturing their attention not only at home, but mobile use is a way for word of mouth to spread. And I think that's a really way of Twitter's success, is that it's accessible on mobile. So it could be a conversation at work. It could be something you could bring up on the fly. Twitter has a market cap of 27 billion users. That's a huge number. So like just going back to the first point, going out on a limb and getting this spread would be pretty easily done on Twitter. It's a household name. It's one of the big two in social media next to Facebook, and I think it's a little bit more appropriate for this type of campaign because it is a means of attaching this campaign with a household social media name, but it's doing it in a simple fashion that Twitter has perfected. So it's really quick with that said, it's really quick to create content too. 140 characters. So you would, hashtag this this cause, and it's a quick in and out, just a quick in and out content builder. So you're leaving rooms for questioning, and you're leaving rooms for curiosity, and I think that's key when it comes to something like charity, where you want to learn more about it. Simplicity sells, and Twitter is a perfect place for this. The key to this too on Twitter is you could use the supporters to establish followers. So obviously we'll have athletes, predominantly baseball players, get involved in this, and potentially other celebrities outside of the baseball world. But they already have a great following on Twitter. You look at some of the big athletes; they're in like 35 million followers. So just imagine if they catch on to this campaign and spread it. The exposure that this would get through their followers alone would make it worth doing it on Twitter. And I think this is the last point is very key when it comes to Twitter, is the charity name just works as a hashtag. And I think a lot of people overlook that. You have to have something that complements what you're trying to sell or market. And I think Home Run for Humanity just works as a hashtag. It's simple. It's gives you room to think, sparks interest, and it just flows off the tongue as a hashtag perfectly. So what is it all for? What's the return on investment? The big one obviously is just giving back to the community, providing a way for kids to enjoy the sport of baseball, and for the major league to spread itself a little wider in the community. International exposure is a huge deal for this campaign, because a lot of these third world countries who love, like the Dominican Republic, who love baseball, don't have the means sometimes. We could see in earlier pictures used on the flyer that we're hitting baseballs with broomstick, or milk caps with broomsticks, and that's the sport of baseball. So it would make the MLB and all the other affiliates look very good in the world's eye, to give back, not only within America but internationally. Become a trendsetter. I think this is very important. We have the sports world's follow the leader, and to set something up like this, that is an outreach program that makes its way into an international setting, Um, I think a lot of people will catch on and look to this campaign as a standard of comparison, if you could say so. It would be mimicked by a lot of other organizations, and I think which is good because it will provide the community with the same type of accessibility as this campaign provided would provide a baseball. It could bring together sports and humanity, so it's a good segue to get more involvement in the world, not only on a sports level, but bring people and philanthropists together and just people who want to help. This is a perfect opportunity and campaign for it. Way to revitalize American pastime concept. The idea of America has always been helping others. That's what this country was founded on, and I think it would be a great return on investment to have America's pastime involved in that stature. We have this concept of America, bring us your cold, you're sick, you're hungry. That's what we were built on, and that's the concept of baseball too. American baseball go hand in hand. So what better way to promote something like this through America's pastime? And it develops future fans. Kids have a great memory, and this will be a predominantly kid-driven campaign. And it's just great to have that potential consumer. When kids get older, they'll remember what baseball did for their lives, and they would want to be a part of it throughout. So, in conclusion, I think this campaign will, first of all, will help the world, help communities, get kids more active, and this project has just proven that you could take something as simple as a still image and put a huge meaning behind it and make it important and be able to market it to those who would be willing to help in a course like this. So I think my photo, I tried to keep it simple. I tried to make it impactful, and I tried to make it have meaning behind it. And I think simplicity did that. I know that this assignment helped me further my ideas of gaining knowledge of how to market certain things and how to handle certain situations with care. Like something like charity is should be tenderly handled, and this assignment helped me kind of go into that realm. Here are my references, and thank you for this month and listening.